Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to make a study video. It is about my wonderful book of SST, Social Studies that is. So let's start. You can see the first chapter is Maps and Globes, and today we are going to study this chapter only. So let's start. The Earth is the only planet in a solar system that supports life. जो अर्थ है वो हमारे सोलर सिस्टम में बस एक ही प्लैनेट है जो लाइफ को सपोर्ट करता है. Because it has air and water. The Earth is the only planet that supports life in a solar system because it has both air and water. Our Earth has land masses and water bodies. The Earth जो है उसके पास land masses होते हैं that are called continents, and the water bodies are called the oceans. There are smaller water bodies like the rivers, lakes, gulfs, bays, and the seas. There are also smaller water bodies like you can see the rivers, lakes, gulfs, bays, and seas. The continents. So we are now going to study about the continents. There are 7 continents: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. The continents are separated by large water bodies. You can see the continents have a large gap of the water body. Asia is the largest continent and Australia is the smallest continent. Australia is the smallest and Asia is the largest continent. Each continent is divided into many countries. As you can see, Asia has a continent called India also. This one is like the map of India. So this is where India is located. The oceans. So there are 5 oceans. They are the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Antarctic Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the largest and the deepest ocean. The biggest ocean is the Pacific Ocean. As you can see, it separates America from Asia and Australia. तो जो Pacific Ocean है वो अमेरिका को सेपरेट करता है from the Asia and Australia. You can see, right? The Arctic Ocean is the smallest. जो Arctic Ocean है वो सबसे छोटा है और the Pacific Ocean is the largest. The Atlantic Ocean is the second largest ocean, which separates North and South America from Europe and Africa. So the Atlantic Ocean, it separates the North and South America from Europe and Africa. You can see this. It separates it from Europe and Africa. The shape of the Earth. The Earth is spherical in shape. Long ago, it was believed that the Earth was flat. So जो अर्थ की जो शेप होती है वो स्फेरिकल होती है, like this. You can see a circle shape. It is round like a ball also. Long ago it was believed that the earth was flat. Like hundreds and thousands of years ago, people believed that the earth was flat. People believed that if we travel to the edges, we would fall off. Like they believed like it is just a flat piece of paper, circle piece of paper, and if we travel to the edges, we will fall off. However, explorers like Ferdinand Magellan and astronomers like Copernicus proved that the earth was not flat. So अब जो कोई sailors, explorers और astronomers थे, Ferdinand Magellan और Copernicus के जैसे, उन्होंने प्रूव किया कि अर्थ फ्लैट नहीं है. Photographs from space and satellite images have also proved that earth is spherical in shape. आपने देखी होंगी कुछ इमेजेस वगैरह अर्थ की, और गूगल वगैरह में सर्च कर लो तो मिल जाएंगी. तो इससे ही प्रूव होता है कि अर्थ इज स्फेरिकल इन शेप. नाउ द read to know. Hundreds of years ago, explorer Ferdinand Magellan sailed westwards. So this story is about the Ferdinand Magellan that we read. After 3 years, his ship returned to the same point. The ship had sailed around the world and proved that the earth is round. Here is a picture of Ferdinand Magellan also. Globe. A globe is a round model of the earth. It represents the earth in a simple and accurate way of the world. Accurate way. You can see the globe is a round model. It is round. It can represent the earth in a simple and accurate way. It not only shows the shape, size and location of the continents and water bodies, but also helps us to understand the earth movements on its axis and around the sun. अब जो क्या है, जो अर्थ है ना, वो केवल हमें शेप, साइज और लोकेशन ऑफ द कॉन्टिनेंट्स एंड वाटर बॉडीज नहीं बताता, बट हमें वो भी अंडरस्टैंड करने पर पाते हैं कि जो अर्थ कैसे मूव करता है अपनी एक्सिस पे और अराउंड द सन. Though the globe has many advantages, it has certain disadvantages too. The globe के पास कई सारी advantages भी होती हैं और disadvantages भी. A globe shows only one side of the earth at one time. जो globe होता है बस एक ही साइड दिखाता है अर्थ का एक बार में. And it cannot be carried easily from place to place. So we cannot for example, you are going to France. So you cannot carry the globe. It will occupy a large amount of space. The details are not shown clearly because of space limitation. The details in the globe are not shown clearly because of space limitation. Yes, we cannot make the globe like it is so giant like the real Earth. So there is a space limitation. That is why the things are not shown clearly, like the continents and water bodies. Now the globe one. Read to know. The word globe comes from the Latin word globus, meaning round mass or sphere. A Greek nameplate is credited with the making of the first globe around 150 BCE. जो ग्लोब का वर्ड है वो एक लैटिन वर्ड से आता है जिसका नाम है ग्लोबस. इसका ग्लोबस का मतलब होता है राउंड मास और स्पीयर. एक ग्रीक बंदा है, उसका नाम था क्रेट्स. इज क्रेडिटेड विद द मेकिंग ऑफ द फर्स्ट ग्लोब. उसने ही बनाया था पहला ग्लोब अराउंड 150 BC. आपने सी और BC ये सब तो पढ़ा होंगे, वो ये है. अब ये वाला रीड टू हम बाद में पढ़ेंगे, क्योंकि अभी मैप्स के बाद. मैप. द वर्ड मैप इज derived फ्रॉम द लैटिन वर्ड मैप्पो, विच मीन्स अ नैपकिन. जो मैप का वर्ड है वो लैटिन वर्ड से बना हुआ है जिसका मतलब होता है नैपकिन. A map is a representation of the earth's surface or a part of it on a flat surface. जो मैप होता है वो अर्थ का रिप्रेजेंटेशन होता है अर्थ के सरफेस का, तो पार्ट ऑफ इट ऑन अ फ्लैट सरफेस. जैसे ये देख सकते हैं आप अगले पेज में, ये एक फ्लैट मैप है. ये एक मैप मान जाता है जो अर्थ को दिखाता है फ्लैट में. ये इंडिया का मैप है, ना कि अर्थ का. अभी आप देख सकते हैं. आगे पढ़ते हैं. A book of maps is called an atlas. Maps can be drawn on a flat surface to show continents, countries, cities, neighborhoods, and even marketplaces. Book of maps. So एक बुक ऑफ मैप्स होती है उसे एटलस कहा जाता है. और मैप्स कैन बी ड्रॉन ऑन फ्लैट सरफेस. मैप्स एक फ्लैट सरफेस में बढ़ते हैं, जैसे मैंने आपको यहाँ पे दिखाया था, to show continents, countries, cities, neighborhoods, and even marketplaces. So here you can see the country. It is a country, India. At times, maps are more useful than globes. कभी कभी जो मैप्स होते हैं वो ग्लोब से ज़्यादा यूजफुल होते हैं. However, maps too have disadvantages. फिर भी मैप्स के पास भी कोई डिसएडवांटेजेस होती हैं कोई. The earth is shaped like a sphere. Hence, the shape of the earth's surface is curved. जो अर्थ होता है, ये पहला पॉइंट है मैप की डिसएडवांटेजेस का. जो अर्थ होता है, अर्थ इज शेप्ड लाइक अ स्फीयर. जो अर्थ का शेप होती है स्फीयर, दैट इज व्हाई द अर्थ इज कर्व्ड. उसके मतलब अर्थ का सरफेस है कर्व्ड. A curved surface cannot be shown accurately on a paper, as a paper has a flat surface. An orange is a perfect example. An orange is a perfect example of the earth. मतलब हम अर्थ को एक ऑरेंज मान लेते हैं. एक ऑरेंज ही अर्थ है. Now let us see how the surface of the earth यानी ऑरेंज is represented यानी shown on a map. तो आपको एक एक्टिविटी करनी है. Mark 2 points on the orange. Peel the orange from the place in between the 2 points in such a manner that the peel is a single piece. Now spread it on a table. You notice that the surface is not flat. It has creases. In addition, the 2 points that were the nearest are now the farthest. Hence, maps cannot be as accurate as globes. But maps show more details, especially when a small area is being mapped. So here it is also explained. You may now here the activity ends. Now it says spread it on a table. You notice that the surface is not flat. Yes, it has creases. In addition, इसका मतलब होता है कि the 2 points that were the nearest अब पहले जो near होते थे अब वो farthest हैं. Hence, maps cannot be as accurate as globes, but maps show more details, especially when a small area is being mapped. तो maps हैं वो globe के जैसे accurate नहीं हो सकते, but वो globe से ज़्यादा details दिखाते हैं. Types of maps. There are different kinds of maps. Each kind gives us different kinds of information. अलग अलग तरीके के मैप होते हैं. Each kind gives us different information. तो यहाँ पे हम 2 टाइप के बारे में पढ़ेंगे, political maps and physical maps. Political maps. These maps define or show political boundaries of countries, states, cities and other political divisions. Like you can see India or the map of China. Like the states, cities, countries. In physical maps, these maps show physical features like mountains, valleys, plains, plateaus, rivers and other water bodies. Maybe there is not a map here, but like they show about I think I have one in an atlas, but I cannot show it right now. We'll see that in another video. Right now I am trying to explain like for example, there is a map that tells the rivers present in India. So that is called a physical map, or the mountains in India. That is also a physical map. The plains in India or the world, that is it. Besides these, there are maps that show crops grown, minerals found in various places, rainfall in different areas, industries, population, transport, soil, natural resources, forests and wildlife. So here we have learned about the 2 types of maps. Now the language of maps. Every map has a language. In order to understand the information given on a map, we must know its language. So हर मैप के पास एक लैंग्वेज होती है. उस लैंग्वेज को अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए हमें वो इंफॉर्मेशन अंडरस्टैंड होगी. मतलब इंफॉर्मेशन को अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए उसकी लैंग्वेज पता होनी चाहिए. अब यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कीज आएंगी. कीज इन द नेक्स्ट पेज, द 9th page, there are keys. So we must know the language of maps to understand this information. Directions. There are 4 main directions: north, south, east and west. There are 4 sub-directions: northeast, southeast, northwest and southwest. The directions marked on the map are also shown by an arrow which is marked N. This indicates the north direction. It is easy to find other directions once we know where the dot lies. All maps follow the same method to show directions. The directions on the map are marked by an arrow. You can see this. You can see on big maps there is like there on the north there is an arrow. If you cannot see what I mean, you can see there is an arrow at the top that is indicating north in this world, the India map that I have. So now let's go back. Look at the figure given alongside to understand the main directions and sub-directions. You can see this figure. Now, scale. All maps are drawn to scale. This is because all maps drawn are not as large as the area they depict. Let us take an example. तो सारे मैप्स एक स्केल से बनाए जाते हैं. Because, for example, we are making an India map. We cannot make it as big as India. That is why they are made as scale. For example, here is an example here. To draw a map of a marketplace measuring 800 meter by 600 meter, it becomes very convenient if the 10 meter is represented by 1 centimeter, so that the map is just 80 centimeter by 60 centimeter. The scale would state 1 centimeter equals 10 meter. The ratio between the distance on the ground and distance on the map is known as the scale of the map. Distances on a map can also be measured with the help of a linear scale. This scale is shown as a straight line divided into units of length. So this scale is shown as a straight line divided into units of length. You can see this is the scale. Distances on the map can also be measured with the help of a linear scale. This scale is shown as a straight line divided into units of length. When the distance between the two places, for example Delhi and Kolkata, has to be measured, the procedure followed is as given below. Take a political map of India. First we will take a map of India, political map. Take a thread or strip of paper. Third step, measure the distance between Delhi and Kolkata on the map or strip of paper. On the map using the thread or strip of paper. Fourth point, while measuring, pull the thread straight from Delhi to Kolkata. Fifth point, the length of the thread or strip of paper between Delhi and Kolkata is distance between these two cities. Now place the thread on the linear scale and calculate the actual distance. Color. Maps show many colors. Each color shows a particular thing on a map. Usually maps follow a common scheme of colors. The table below shows the color and the physical features they represent. The color scheme is used for maps all over the world. You can see. Color is light blue and the meaning is shallow waters. The dark blue color is and the meaning is deep waters. You can read this. I am showing you. Now let's go to symbols. Every map has a key. This key consists of symbols and colors used in a map and what they depict. A map is not large enough to show mountains, lakes, rivers, bridges, temples and railway tracks. Various signs and symbols are used to give information. For example, a black dot is used to show a well or a tank. A slant boundary of a country is shown by thick dashes and a city is marked by a small circle. Oh guys, sorry I forgot to tell you, but this video is of class 5. Hence, so let's continue reading. Hence, we must realize the importance of maps. Maps are very useful to depict areas in detail and also to depict various physical and human-made features so that they help us to know more about places. Here are the new words and you can see that page also. If you want, you can take a screenshot. These are the exercises. I've done these exercises, most of them. So that's all for today, guys. We'll meet in the next video and with the second chapter of the SST class 5. Bye guys for now, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video with all your friends and family. And when I want to tell you, when I will have 100 subscribers, there will be a special video on unboxing of all my games that I have made, and there will be also a playlist posted of all my studies that time. So bye for now, and we will meet in the next video. Bye.